Ever wonder why some people just rub others the wrong way, often without even realizing it? It's not always about big mistakes or major personality flaws. Sometimes, it's the small, everyday habits that make people dislike you almost instantly. The good news, these habits are fixable, if you're willing to recognize them. Today, we're breaking down 7 tiny habits that might be pushing people away and how to change them. Stick around, because even a few small tweaks can make a huge difference in your relationships. And before we dive in, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on content that helps you become your best self. Habit number 1, interrupting constantly. We all get excited in conversations. Sometimes, we have a thought we just have to share before we forget it. But if you constantly cut people off mid-sentence, it sends the message that what they're saying isn't important. And no one likes feeling unheard. Interrupting can make you seem impatient, self-centered, or just plain rude even if that's not your intention. A better habit, pause for a second after someone finishes speaking. It shows you're actually listening, and people will appreciate it more than you think. Habit number 2, checking your phone while talking to someone. I used to have a bad habit of glancing at my phone during conversations. I didn't think much of it. I just quickly check a notification or reply to a message. But one day, a friend called me out on it. She said, "Every time you look at your phone while I'm talking, it makes me feel like I'm not worth your full attention." That stung, but I realized that even if I wasn't trying to be rude, that's exactly how it came across. Since then, I've made a conscious effort to put my phone away when I'm with others. Because no text or notification is more important than making the person in front of you feel valued. Habit number 3, only talking about yourself. We naturally enjoy talking about ourselves as it activates the same pleasure centers in the brain as food and money. But if every conversation revolves around you, your stories, your opinions, your achievements, people will quickly lose interest. No one likes feeling like a background character in someone else's life. A good rule of thumb: ask questions. Show curiosity about the other person's experiences. Conversations should feel like a two-way street, not a monologue. Habit number 4, giving unsolicited advice. Have you ever shared a problem with someone, only for them to immediately jump in with advice you didn't ask for? It's frustrating. Most of the time, people just want to vent or feel heard but not be told what to do. When you constantly dish out advice without being asked, it can come across as condescending, like you think you know better than everyone else. Instead, try asking, do you want advice, or do you just need to vent? That simple question can make a huge difference in how people feel around you. Habit number 5, never admitting when you're wrong. It's not easy to admit when you've messed up. Sometimes, pride gets in the way. Other times, you convince yourself that technically you weren't wrong and you just see things differently. But refusing to acknowledge mistakes doesn't make you look confident. It makes you seem stubborn and untrustworthy. People respect honesty far more than they respect someone who always has to be right. A simple, "You're right, I didn't think of it that way," or "I see now that I was wrong," can go a long way in earning people's trust and respect. Habit number 6, making everything a competition. Have you ever shared an accomplishment or a struggle, only for someone to immediately one-up you? It's exhausting. Whether it's turning every success into a bigger success or every hardship into a worse hardship, this habit makes conversations feel like a constant battle. Instead of connecting, it creates distance. Not everything needs to be compared. Sometimes, the best thing you can do is just listen and acknowledge what the other person is saying without trying to outdo them. Habit number 7, being negative all the time. Everyone has bad days, and venting is normal. But if every conversation is filled with complaints, criticism, or pessimism, people will start to avoid you. Negativity is draining. It brings the mood down and makes interactions feel heavy. Over time, even the most patient friends will grow tired of it. This doesn't mean you have to be fake or overly positive all the time. But balancing negativity with gratitude, humor, or optimism can make a huge difference in how people feel around you. Remember, nobody's perfect. We all have habits that might unknowingly push people away. But the key to stronger relationships isn't perfection, it's self-awareness and the willingness to improve. Which of these habits do you see the most in daily life? Or better yet, which ones have you worked on? Let's talk in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could use a little self-improvement. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.